I caught it too. No way. Woohoo! Yeah, baby! So what? This sucker is back to the channel. Lamborghini, how was it living outside for like a month? Hey, it wasn't good. Donate it again. All right, sounds good. Alrighty guys, I'm back with this Lamborghini build. It's so much fun having all my builds in my garage, my dad's garage. At a time there's like 6 cars in here. Not a good idea because he said 3. Now I was gonna get rid of this sucker because I didn't like the paint job, but I'm actually kind of liking it as it dries. Kind of touch ups and stuff, but I think this car is gonna look what I had imagined. Also got to paint that grill black. I just didn't do it yet. But I'm back on the Lamborghini build, so I had filmed this in the woods because I knew I had a feeling of coming back to it. I didn't know what to do. So the story with this sucker is I got it free off a marketplace like I do with a lot of my vehicles. And I'm gonna go ahead and take the seat out. So it's a little dirty. I remember taking out something very, very important in here, and there's a good chance I could throw in the whole brains of the car and rewire it all because the wires are right here. There's a good chance, but owning all these cars, it's like I only want to put so much money into these cars. I think I did the math earlier. It was $572 I have with all the 2 Mustangs over here, with this Raptor, with this car. It was like $572 of money put into these cars. So I unfortunately am $0 into this car, and I want to keep it that way, other than a couple of wires that I use. And like even with that truck too, I got for free, but I have to buy $50 motors for it to work, and I'm going to go ahead and do that because that's definitely a truck I want to keep. And that's the biggest thing on this channel here, is buying cars that you want to drive, enjoy for a little bit, and then you sell them, right? I do get emotionally attached to some of the cars, which is why I still have like my Charger, why I'm paying a dude $60 to keep it in storage, but you know what, it is what it is. But I do know one of the Mustangs have to go, and I might be the blue one, for as much as I hate it though. But to start getting some of this money back for the Charger I'm going to be doing this spring is going to be rocket. And this Charger is going to be my brother's this spring, and the Charger I have with my Charger in storage is going to be our personal cars. And then I think I'm going to keep both the trucks because they're both unique, and then the kids will keep the red Mustang, and this car will be out of here, and blue car will be out of here. So I think that's the setup, but you know, things change, people change, so who knows, but that's what I have planned for right now. But I'm gonna go ahead, see if I can apply some power to these motors. I remember individually they work, but when I wired them together, they did not work, and I thought that was very, very odd. And I do remember wiring it, here it is, wiring it to this switch so I could just turn it off and on. What I should do is I should flip it upside down and do the foot pedal, because even if the lights don't turn on, which I'll wire it to the lights thing. So, oh my gosh, I think that, no. I don't really care when you throw in a battery, the lights will always be on, you'll never be able to shut them off. And I really want the foot pedal to operate. And I might get away with doing the lights here, or even the lights here. I really don't know. But I'm gonna go ahead and see what the best I can make out of this car. If I can't do it, I'm just gonna get rid of it. Okay, now that it's wired up, take a look here, turn it on. Oh, I saw some light. Dang, son. Woo! She looked gorgeous. That's what you call a Lamborghini. Those are Lamborghini lights. Oh my goodness, looks sick. Alright guys, so I got this thing wired like I wanted to, negative wire to the black wire of both the batteries that I wired up, these motors that I wired together, and then here's the switch here. And I see right here I have 2 wires coming up here. I can't remember what it is. These could be easily the headlights, which I think they were. I think these are the headlights. I want to go ahead and figure out the gas pedal, because obviously to sell this thing it needs to be in operational work. I don't give a crap that it doesn't turn on and make Lamborghini sounds, but you know, hopefully a bigger kid drives this thing though, and And the goal is to get rid of this thing because I have all these builds in my garage and I have too many of them, and this is the smallest one and the least one. I do have a friend in my Bible study who I think her son would love it, and I would be glad to give it to him and her husband for him to drive around whenever he gets the chance. And I think this would be a good gift for both of them. Well, more the kid, but the husband too. And so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, flip this thing over, see what I can do about that foot pedal. But before I do anything, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and test if these are the headlights, because I think they are, because Lambo headlights look super sick. So I'm gonna go ahead and wire those up real quick. All right, so the lights do work. So I think this car's value goes up a little bit more because it has functional lights. I mean, this size of car is for a very little kid, so I really don't think they're gonna care. But in my book, it makes the value go up. So I do want to flip over the car, see if I can get the foot pedal to get going. Honestly, I mean, I bet you. So in here, I'm gonna shut this off because I want to get shocked. I bet you in here, so there's a lot of wires right here, but I bet you if I can figure out which two wires are here, I can have it be wired that way at the very least, or even this way or this way or this way. I could wire it from anywhere in the front. I mean, that would be pretty cool. Start, stop, that would be pretty cool. I mean, but a little kid doesn't need to know all of that, and they don't know all of that, disrespectfully. And you can see the size here. I mean, the size is very significant. I mean, I can fit two people here. I wouldn't even get a chance to fit one. And I wouldn't even, like myself, not a chance. Unfortunately, I'm so big, I do take up two seats. So the truck, the Charger, the other truck. And I think it's crazy. I'm definitely going to have quite some great content. The fun part about this job on my YouTube channel is make the cars, but as far as the spring goes, I have a lot of content built up. I mean, I got a Ford F-150 in here, and I got a Ram 3500. Who is stronger? So we got a lot of tug of war competitions coming away. I got two Chargers now, this one SRT8 and my cop car one. I got two Mustangs in the back, 5.0s, and see which ones are better. So I have a lot of content. I got a Lamborghini here, and I would really love it. It'd be a blessing if I could take the motors out and put it in that sucker, but that wouldn't do anything. It would just roll. So lots of content built for these, and I keep holding on to these cars because I know that I'm going to have a lot of content for you guys out there. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and flip this car around and see if I can get it wired to the foot pedal. To speed things up, I'm gonna go under here, take a peek at that gas pedal, the foot pedal, and figure out which two wires it is, because I feel like this is gonna be too much science. Okay, look what I just found out. So, foot pedal is run off, which is what I thought, just two wires. It's these right here. I don't know what these are. I'm assuming these were, they did the functions of everything up front, from reverse to backwards to the turning on to the sounds. I don't care. Also wouldn't work because I took the whole box out. So honestly, as of right now, I actually really like these wires. So I'm gonna go ahead and snip it like right up here and keep these, because these could be definitely future wires for different future builds. But I'm gonna go ahead and snip these suckers right here so I know that there's no miscommunication. And if it works, then I'm gonna know I'm gonna rewire it, because there's a chance it could be loose here, it could be loose here, and I really want to try to eliminate anything I can to get this thing closer on the road. All right, I'm hoping and praying, so there should be no miscommunication. The box is on. I'm actually gonna get up for this because this is important to me, but this is gonna let me know if this car works. Here we go. Yes! Yes! Woohoo! Yeah, baby! So that means I can go ahead and wire the headlights together and do the motor thing with these two wires here. I gotta rewire them though, and that means I can throw the seat on, and when I throw in a battery of my sort, of whatever sort you guys want to, I'm gonna give this to the girl from my Bible study because I'm super excited about this. However, This thing does not come with a remote, and this thing is so cool that it's equipped with the parents can return this thing with for their kid or whatever. I can't speak English anymore, but I am gonna go ahead and take this out because steering is super hard, and being a little boy, that won't work. But I'm gonna go ahead, and if she don't want it, I'm gonna throw it on the market. Also, I do notice that when I threw this thing in the woods, it got a little bit of body work that's gonna be done, but I can't believe it, guys. I'll do it again just to show you guys what I do in my garage. That's power. That's power right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and use these wires here and rewire it all out to the front. I'll know which 2 wires it is. I will go ahead and, what does this say? It says high and low. I don't care. I'm gonna go ahead and snip this because I still wanna put it back in place so there's nothing missing of the car, but it won't actually do anything. And I mean, I think this is a great car. You put it in a battery, headlights turn on, you push the gas pedal, it goes, you take your foot off, it stops. That's the basic car for you. Obviously, on my channel, I do way more than just that though. But let's go ahead and get this video over with. Alright guys, the Lamborghini build is going to be officially done. I know it left the channel to live in the woods, which still needs a stinking wash. But as we speak right now though, I always love cars. She's out of here, so she can move out of her own power. I love bringing cars in here that don't run and driving them. This one's about to run, got new motors. This one runs, this one runs, this one runs, and the Mustangs run. Next to leave the channel for sure. This is for sure leaving the channel because I can't have all these cars. So get rid of this car, and I believe I'll get rid of one of the Mustangs with either red or blue. Don't know, it doesn't matter. And I'm gonna keep, so it's my brother's car that I got him because it matches his real car. And then I want to keep the trucks because this one's just unique and fancy. This one's just bulletproof and built. And then they can keep one of the fast cars. So that's the lineup for my cars. But thank you guys for all of this.